and welcome to this technical vlog. This vlog is all about an issue that we had when we were away. We recently on the Camping and Caravan Devices campsite and filled Merlin with water and opened the taps and nothing would happen. So, and the pump would just continually run. So obviously for some reason or other it wasn't picking up water. I had quite a lot of advice from various forums on the internet. None of them seemed to work exactly, although I think a few people were probably on the right lines talking about airlocks and things like that. But anyway, I'm gonna solve the problem now, hopefully. But before I do that, I want to show you this clip for no other reason that it's pretty cute. Look at these little faces. But first of all, I need to get down to where the problem is, because we've got the eldest CV40 and the pump is located under the seat on the floor. Right, so first thing, let's get the table off. That's nice and simple. Lift it up to release it, take it away, and then fold the leg down. I'm going to put that on the bed for the time being. Looks rather nice without all those dog covers on it, doesn't it? Oh, undo the poppers there as well. Now I've got an added problem here, because anyone with a CV40 will know that's not standard. I've fitted an extra shelf in there. Once I've removed that shelf, you'll see that in actual fact it's impossible to put anything in there without the shelf. So I've got to take the shelf out now. Get rid of the shoes. I've made this pretty well, not exactly quick release, but whenever we have a hab check or something I have to take this out anyway. So it's just 2 or 3 screws. It's important to make use of every bit of space here, which is why I put this shelf in here in the first place. It's a little bit of a knack of getting this out. Right, I've got a bit of dismantling to do, but that's the pump. That's the feed from this blue pipe here, is the feed from the freshwater tank, and that's the filter. Now I suspect there's air in there, because what's happening, the pump is working, but at the tap end I'm just getting high pressure air, no water. Right, so this is what is happening. I'll demonstrate it. Bear in mind the freshwater tank is full, brim full. I filled it until it was running out, so I know it's full. So I'll turn the pump on. Don't know if you can hear that running. That will continue to run. I've had it running for up to 20 minutes and it doesn't reach pressure. As you can see, the tap's closed. So I'm going to open the tap now. You might get a bit of splutterage. Not much. Now I know the pump system is working, because if I put my finger over it, see, it's getting a nice air pressure and a little bit of water, but not enough to allow the whole system to fill up and pressurize. So that's the issue, and the same happens with the shower sink in the bathroom, and the same happens with the toilet flush system. And just so that you know, there is a release valve for the water heater. I have moved that backwards and forwards plenty of times to open and close, open and close, open and close, which was, a lot of people were suggesting that was causing the problem. And obviously the taps in the bathroom, I've tried to expel air out, all to no avail. just getting a good old air pressure. This is what I have to do. I'm going to take the ducting pipes out because they're quite easy to take out and it makes it much easier to access. See, they just pull out like that. Nothing too clever. I think if I go out the door. Can you imagine trying to describe what I'm doing here? Much easier to do it and film it. Now I think the issue here is that it looks as if there's no water in here. Difficult to tell because it could be no air. You just wouldn't tell. To undo the filter, it's a left turn as you look at it. So put my thumb up against the pipe there. It's a little bit stiff, but right. Well, that looks quite, yeah, look, it's completely empty. Just air in there. That's the filter itself, which doesn't look too bad. A little bit of stuff on there, but not too much. Okay, that's good. This has given me confidence that the problem is that we've just got an airlock, because I know the pump's working because it's pumping air and a little bit of splutter, but it's not pumping water, and there is water the other side of this pipe in the tank. Of course, it is possible that this pipe has come disconnected from the tank, but hopefully that hasn't happened. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this back. Right, you can turn it, there's a definite stop to it, so you know it's in the right place, and there's a seal around it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this pipe off, because the water's not coming up here. So to take the pipe off, you push this collar down. So I'm trying to do this and still let the camera see it. So push that collar down and the pipe just pulls out. Simple as that. And if I suck on this, I should be able to get water up. Shall we try it? I need to move. Right. No, I think I need to get my head in there. How did I? Can you see what I'm doing here?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I can. Go on, go for it. Oh,
yeah, that's what I mean. You won't win.
No, you can't.
Might have the camera there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try it around here. Your head's in the way. Not much you can do.
Don't want to drink that. So I can suck suck water up through the pipe. So I don't think it's a problem at the tank end. So what can I do? Right, this is where my watering can comes in handy. Right, so the task here is to manually fill the reservoir up, or the filter. It could also be called priming. So I'm pouring water in, and you'll see it come up the side of the filter, hopefully. Yeah, there it is, look, see the water level coming up? I'm filling it to the top. So what I'm going to do now, keep your eye on that, you turn the pump on, but I'm not going to leave it on for long, I just want it to go through the pipes. Did you see that? And then I'm going to do a bit more. So what we're essentially doing here is getting air out the system. Don't want to pump it too much, otherwise you just introduce more air. getting good at this, didn't spill it that time. Best to do little and often. Don't really know the best way of doing it, I'm just working it out as I go. Don't think I know what I'm doing, will you? When you do this, you will need one of the taps open, otherwise the pump will struggle to push that forward. You might need to repeat this process 7 or 8 times. It's just to get, you know, it depends how much water is in the pipes, and if it's been drained down a long time, there might be very little water in them. Now ideally what I'd like to happen is for me to fill this, suck any excess air out of the blue pipe, and then put it straight into that hole. But it's so awkward to get my head in there that I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm going to try just pushing this in. Water sort of came out, that's probably because I'd filled it quite full. Hopefully there's no air in the system at all there. Let's give it a go. Turn the pump on. Right, that's what should happen. It should reach pressure and turn off. So I think we've got the air out of the system. So there will still be some air at the tap end. So let's try and get all of that out. So that's cold water and hot water. Bit of air in there. That's cold. That's hot. Still some air in the hot air system, but we'll get that out gradually. Cold, hot. Perfect, no air now. And obviously because I'm working out here, it's easy to work at the kitchen taps, but you must also get the air out of the bathroom shower tap, and in fact also the flush system for the toilet. Yeah, one of the things I was thinking of to make this task easier if it happens again is to put a T-piece in here and have an extra pipe that comes up here, and I could just fill that up with a funnel if it ever happens again. Just a thought, I don't know. Perhaps if anyone has got any thoughts on my idea of doing that, let me know. Because it's not pressurised at this side. Well, I could put a stop tap on it. So yeah, let me know what you think, because it's a pain having to dismantle everything to solve the issue. And although I've solved it, it's not a quick fix. So I hope you found that useful. It's a bit fiddly, but having said all that, got it working. Now this is an Eldis CV40, but I think the important thing here is it's a whale system. So if your vehicle is a whale system, it's going to be very, very similar to that. So if anyone else has got the problem, I hope this has been useful. Now all that remains is for me to put it all back together. The ducting just pushes back in, so it's quite easy. And the same over there. good as new. Right, that's all back together. Final thing, just put this down. Okay, well, hopefully that has helped you, and I'd be interested to know if it has helped you. Let us know in the comments, but also if you've had any experiences with water systems, maybe airlocks as well, and what you've done to solve it, because this started all because I drained the system down because it was going to be frosty, and then when we got back out it was nice and, well, reasonably warm, and the airlock was there, and that's what I have had to do to solve it. So if this video has been useful, please click on the like button and make a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. It really does help our channel to grow. I'd appreciate that. Thanks for watching.